Yes, I can hear you very well.
All right, so we are live now. So just give me a moment to drop some message in the chat box and also on the group chat just to tell people we are live. Thank you. Okay, can you hear me now? All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're joining us from. And I can see that a lot of persons are already saying hi, hi, hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's insightful onboarding session. And I'm really, really excited to have every one of us here. And as we can all, people say they can't hear me. Is that true? Please, can we hear me? Let me confirm that we
Can
can hear
hear you.
me.
I can
Can you
hear you.
hear me?
Yeah, I
All
can hear you
right, all
fine.
right. Okay, so Mike John, I think that would be your network. All right, so yeah, once again, thank you everyone. All right, thank you very much, Caleb. Yeah, so if you can't hear me, means it's your network. Means you have to like log out and then join back in. All right, so once again, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on wherever you are joining us from. And I'm really, really excited to have everyone on this call this evening. And most especially, I'm really excited to see the beautiful faces of our amazing speakers, Silver and Stanley. Thank you so much for joining us. So before we delve right into today's session, I really want to know where people are joining us from. So you're going to tell me your name and your location in the comment section, and I'll just randomly call out some locations as I see them. So let's do that in the next 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes. So you want to tell me where you are joining us from, your name, your location, and also the course that you signed up for. Yes, I really want to know the course you signed up for. Yes, it's very important to know specifically the course you signed up for, and yes, your location. So let's keep them rolling. Let's go, guys. Your name, your location, and I would randomly start calling out the locations as I see them. So let's quickly do that in the next 1, 2, 3 minutes because we have a whole lot of stuff to do in today's session. All right, I see you, Ifeanyi from Lagos, cybersecurity. Hi, Blessing. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming, and I would randomly call them. All right, so to our amazing speakers, thank you so much once again for joining in, and we are so glad to have you on this call. And personally, I look forward to this amazing onboarding session. Hi, Precious, I see you all the way from Imo State. Thank you so much for joining. So let's keep it rolling and I will just randomly call them. And in order not to waste our time, I will be bringing on board Stanley now to take us through the program overview, everything we need to know about this program. Hi, Stanley. Please kindly take it away from me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Adela. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining this session this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you're from. Special thanks to my co-speaker as well, Siva, for joining as well. So, just as a brief introduction, I'm sure Siva will also introduce herself when she speaks. So, my name is Stanley Obuchi. I have more than 10 years experience as a project manager and product manager in different roles, both in Nigeria, and I'm currently currently based in Canada as well. So I definitely believe that you're in the right place this morning. You're in the right place today rather. There is always opportunities to always keep on learning and improving your skills. So that's one thing. That's one thing that's worked out for me in my career. Always looking for that opportunity to advance your skills, learn new things, adapt. You must always grow, because if you are not growing, you are reversing, you are stagnant. So it's always very important to pursue growth, and that's why we have this wonderful opportunity that we are offering to everyone on this call right now, in this session, that have registered for this program. And it's free of charge. It's not every time you get to see programs like this that are free of charge. That just speaks to the mission and vision of Beyond Class, to reach out to underrepresented communities, especially in Nigeria, to serve as a platform to upskill, reskill, learn new skills. And it doesn't matter your demographics, right? It doesn't matter your education background. It doesn't matter where you are right now in your career, whether you're at early stage of your career or you're just starting out, or you're in the latter stages of your career. There is opportunities for everyone to learn new skills. I will definitely know that technology keeps on advancing every day. In the last few years, we have seen the domination of artificial intelligence. Everyone uses, if you are not interfacing that artificial intelligence in one form or the other, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you have been. So either you are using ChatGPT, or you are using some of the features that Facebook Meta has, or Instagram, or you're on Twitter. Everybody is using artificial intelligence, and that is only going to you know that's only going to get more and more as the future unfolds. So it's definitely a very important time to learn digital skills and technical skills that will help you in the long run. I'm sure a lot of us have indicated interest in different programs, like just looking at the registration. You have people that are interested in cybersecurity. We have a lot of guys that are interested in digital marketing, e-commerce, project management. All these are relevant skills, right? These are very relevant skills that will help you not just today, but looking at 2 years down the line, 5 years down the line, 15 years down the line. So definitely you're in the right place, and I'm going to encourage every one of you to don't not to take this opportunity for granted. We have this partnership with ITExperience from the US. I'm sure Silva will definitely speak more about that. We are giving you access to this digital learning platform that will give you access to these courses, and a lot of the courses are self-paced. So it means that you can take your time to go over the courses, go over the modules, and you also have opportunities. A lot of us are already in the WhatsApp group chat. You have opportunities to ask questions, and we also plan to introduce instructor-led sessions as well. But for the most part, a lot of the platform is definitely encouraging self-paced learning. I know so many of us are busy, either you're working or you're in school. That should not be, you have no excuse, right? This is self-paced learning, and the courses are also simplified, right? They are very. There's some of the courses are basic level, right? They actually allows you, even if you don't have any prior experience in any of these areas, whether it's IT support or cybersecurity, it starts from the very foundation and allows you to actually get up to speed very fast. But like they said, nothing easy, nothing worth it comes easy, right? So you need to actually, I'm going to encourage everyone that's part of this program to put in the effort, right? You have to put in the effort and commit time to it. Commit time to actually going through the courses, going through the exercises, and going through the assignments that you'll be given along the way as well. And at the end of it all, I believe that the outcome will be very successful. We have plans to offer job opportunities to some of the most outstanding participants in this program. So we'll definitely touch base on that during the course of this session. So I gladly welcome you to this onboarding session, and there were opportunities for you to ask your questions as well. So we're looking forward to those questions. I'm going to hand over now to Siva to also introduce herself and tell us more about IT experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stanley. Can everyone hear me? I want to believe everyone can hear me. Okay. Thank you so much for the introduction. Thank you for you've almost said everything I wanted to say except the IT experience part of it. So my name is Silva Hiwari. I'm the founder of IT Experience, and let me tell you a little bit about my background. Actually, I started my career as a chemical engineer. I'm sure you start wondering, chemical engineer tech. How did that happen? That is how the world. I mean, that's where the world is going into. Whatever degree you have, if you don't complement it with tech skills, you're not working smarter at all. You're doing too much work. So I started as a chemical engineer, worked in oil and gas for almost 6 years. Then before I relocated and decided to go into tech, and we've been in this tech thing for almost 6, 7 years as well. This is just to tell you that whatever field you are in, it will be really, really important in this digital era to gain a tech skill. Even if you have a small business, I mean, you collect data by whatever business you're doing. You're collecting names, you're collecting email addresses, you're collecting phone numbers. You're doing a lot of stuff with data that, in fact, they said data is the new oil. So learning skill like digital data analysis can help you improve your offerings to your clients. The same thing if you're doing content. There's a lot of content creators now in Nigeria. Adding an AI skill or one skill in tech to it can make you go places. In summary, whatever skill you bring to the table, it's always good. You're taking the first step right now of adding a tech skill to it, which is a very good way to go. You're placing and positioning yourself for the future that we are going into. Anyway, IT Experience is a non-profit that is helping people transition into the tech industry. I mean, our target um, population is anyone interested in tech. We work with different communities, partnered with different organizations to make this happen. To be able to offer these resources to you guys for free, we have partnership with Google, we have partnership with IBM, we also have partnership with Splunk and some other smaller companies out there. So these companies help us to provide these resources to us for free that we're able to offer to your communities. And most of the courses we offer are the in-demand courses. You know, Google, you know, IBM, they have done the research. They've gone into, I mean, like, talk to different companies. They know the courses that are in demand. So if you're in cybersecurity, data analysis, IT support, IT automation, UI, UX, project management, you're actually positioning yourself rightly for the era that we're in, the digital era that we're in. So we provide these in-demand courses for free to the community. And aside from that, we work with different organizations to also support whatever they are doing, complement it with skill sets in tech. Then we also do wraparound services like resume support, mentorship through our IBM. There's an IBM platform for mentorship, which all of you guys can take part of and take advantage of. So mentorship, resume building. We have a Slack community, which is optional. I know you have a WhatsApp. You can also join our optional Slack community to work with people that have already gone through the program, network, share resources, and all that. So in summary, that is what we do, and that is IT. IT Experience has been there for since 2019. And as you all can see, we have a strong digital presence across all social media platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and all that. Um, yeah, that's a little bit about me and what we do, and we're excited about this project that we in partnership with Beyond Cloud. I'm sorry, I call it Beyond Class, in partnership with Beyond Class, and we are here to support you all through the journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Stanley, are you trying to say something? Okay. We can't even hear you. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to
Oh,
read
it's
my
off.
screen.
Okay, yeah, I was appreciating Siva for that for
Okay.
introducing us and telling us a bit more about IT experience. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. And I'm really, really inspired by your story. I mean, chemical engineering, tech. How do they correlate, right? But then, like she mentioned, that there is really nothing that you're doing now that you don't need to add one or two tech skills to it. Else, you'll be doing too much, or maybe you're not working smarter. Yeah. So I'm really, really excited to hear your story, and thank you so much, Stanley, for that introduction as well. I hope everyone is ready with their notepad and pen, because I'm sure that you would have a lot to jot down, because I've got DMs. People have been asking me a whole lot of questions about the program. How long will it run for? Is it a live session? Is it on Zoom? Is it this? Is it that? So that is why we are having this onboarding session, so that you can hear from them and also get to ask your question as well. So I would pass it on to Stanley now to take us through the program overview, everything we need to know about the program. Stanley, you have the floor now. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much, Adela. So yes, the program. So I know a lot of us have had asked so many questions about the program. So just to so this program is the partnership between Beyond Class and IT Experience. So Beyond Class is a digital learning platform that helps learners to learn different in-demand technical skills. And we have, over the last few years, we've trained thousands of users in different. We have done trainings, live trainings, in-person trainings, different kinds of trainings all across Nigeria. And we have trained, thousands of participants in different in-demand skills like, data analysis, cybersecurity, digital marketing as well. So recently we partnered with IT Experience all the way in the US, and they're offering us like a platform. And I know a lot of us that have registered over the past few weeks that have indicated interest would have received an email inviting you to this platform. So for this program, this is, like I mentioned earlier, is a self-paced program where on the platform you have access to these courses you have indicated interest in. So you have courses in cybersecurity, project management, digital marketing, e-commerce, data analysis, you name it. You register to this platform and you can actually enroll for these courses. And each courses have there's a learning plan associated with each course, and you have the opportunity to go through that learning plan from start to finish. And there are other avenues like the WhatsApp group and other community forums where you can ask questions if if you have any questions to ask, or if you're running into very difficult areas. So just to emphasize, it's a self-paced program, right? You have access to the platform. If you don't have access to it already, I'm sure over the next few days or few weeks, you will be granted access to that platform. And our goal is, in as much as a self-paced program, our goal is that we expect our participants to complete, the courses that they showed interest in over the next 6 weeks, right? We want you to actually commit time. Like I said earlier, nothing what it comes easy. So we expect that if you have indicated interest in this program, you are willing to commit the required time to actually go through the lessons, go through the courses, go through the modules. And like I said, there are some of these courses are very easy to understand, they're very straightforward. Um, Even as a beginner that doesn't know anything about cybersecurity or that doesn't know anything about artificial intelligence, you can begin to grasp this concept and begin to learn these skills and even begin to apply them in your everyday life. You can apply them in your schoolwork. You can apply them whether you are still in school or you're already in a career already, or you're running a small business. So it's a self-paced platform, and we expect it to, cover the cover these courses, cover the go through the learning part within the next 6 weeks. So that's the expectation of you, and we are always here to support. That's why we added you to the WhatsApp group, the WhatsApp group as well, so that you could ask your questions. So that's it on a very high level. We'll open up the floor later on for more questions if you have any. I will hand it over to Adiola. I mean, yeah, Adiola to take us further.
Okay, thank you so much, Stanley, for that program overview. I mean, as we all hear, it's a self-paced. So for a lot of persons that have been asking me, oh, is he on Zoom? Is he on Google Meet? Is he on those platform? I mean, so you've all heard it now. It's self-paced. So, but as much as it is self-paced, it mentions that you are expected to complete this course within the period of 6 weeks. I mean, that's a whole lot. And the fact that I keep saying that even if you don't know anything about artificial intelligence, you can literally start learning like from the scratch till the end. So if you don't know anything about, you might just but maybe when people were registering, maybe you didn't even know what you even selected. You were like, can I even do this and all of that? Don't worry, they've got you covered, and literally you can begin from zero and move to 100, right? And I really hope that we have a beautiful learning experience. Thank you so much, Stanley, for that. And right about now, I would really love to hear Silva to take us through yes, to take us through the learning structure and schedule, everything we need to know about how the training is being structured. Hi, Silva, over to you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Adiola. You always make me smile, which is good. Anyway, thank you so much. I think I can share screen, right? Let me see. Um, I just want to make sure I share this because I realize that most times people have problems with logging into Skillsbuild. I mean, let me use this opportunity to just throw some light to that.
Yes, yes. Right before we even jumped on those meetings, someone was still sending me screenshots. He wasn't able to log in, he wasn't able to navigate his way and all of that. So yeah, that would really be nice, ma'am.
Okay, so it's saying the size limit is 50, so I might not be able to share right now. But I'll send
Okay,
the file to you. Please just remind
okay,
me.
okay.
So yeah, let's go on the structure and expectation for the program. This is actually a great question. I mean, everybody wants to know what, I mean, how can I go through it? What do I need to know? What do I not need to know? What do I have to do to not be confused and all that? So it's just a summary of what to expect and I mean, and what you're required to do as well. So the training is structured to provide a really solid foundation that focuses on both theoretical knowledge and importantly, practical application. I'm particularly excited about the fact that you also gain hands-on experience while developing these essential skills. So it's supposed to start now. Since I can't show the slide about, let me just go to the. I won't be able to explain a lot about the login, but the courses are supposed to be taken in is either you are given access to Skillsbuild or you're given access to Coursera. Before then, let me say you apply through the form that Beyond Cloud sends to you. You apply through that form, and in in a week or two, we give you access by sending you an email, and that access has the link. And the link is either, depending on the course you're taking, it's either you get a link to Skillsbuild or you get a link to Coursera. And the courses that are available through this partnership are cybersecurity, data analysis, digital marketing and e-commerce, IT automation with Python, IT support, project management, UI, UX, user experience design. The digital marketing and e-commerce and IT automation, with that you get access to Coursera, but the rest gives you access to IBM Skillsbuild, and this you're not paying anything for. Isn't that exciting? I mean, you get to do a Coursera and IBM Skills just course without really paying nothing for it. So digital, if you are here for digital marketing and e-commerce, you get access to Coursera. IT automation with Python, you get access to Coursera, and the rest, cybersecurity, data analysis, IT support, project management, user experience design, you get access to IBM Skillsbuild. All are, I mean, the same thing. It's just based on the licenses that we have. You gain the same knowledge if you put in all the effort. You'll be able to come out of there, be ready for an entry level job in whatever area of field that you selected. Some people, let me throw in one question. Some people ask me, oh, I mean, which of the courses do I have to do that you make more money from? I like throwing this in every conversation I come to. Every of them will give you will give you I mean, how do I put it? You'll be able to earn from any of these courses. You just need to put in more effort. So you're being paid for how much expertise you get. I mean, how much expertise you get on any of the programs, you know. If you just do cybersecurity and you drop it halfway, you didn't complete it, then you don't expect anything from it. But if you go through the foundation, become an expert, and you're actually using it in your daily work life, using it to build portfolios and even volunteering to support organization with this skill, then you're building yourself to an expert level where you're going to start making that money that you want in that field. So these are the courses we offer. Like I said, some are in Coursera and some are IBM Skillsbuild. And the email you get is either for Coursera or for IBM Skillsbuild. And you have 6 weeks to complete that. And the programs are built in each learning plan has different modules. Like those doing the cybersecurity certificate in IBM Skillsbuild, we have like almost 8 modules in them. I would have shown that, but because I can't share the slide, it has like almost 8 modules. One is optional, the rest is required. So you have to finish each of the module before you go to the next one, because each of them builds on the previous knowledge. Just like Stanley mentioned when he was talking, so you have to finish one module before you move on to the next one till you complete the whole module. And at the end of the day, you get both a badge for each module and a completion certificate from IBM Skillsbuild if you're doing IBM Skillsbuild. And you also get a completion certificate from Coursera with Google tag logo on it. And these credentials are how do I put it? They are well known. Companies would want anything to have those skills in their portfolio. So the main important thing is for you to dedicate time and go through these courses within 6 weeks and be done with it and start building your portfolio with experience. And what are the expectations that we expect, I mean, from you as participants? One is that immediately you get your link, you click on the link, create your profile and start learning. Don't leave it for 1 week, 2 weeks, or especially when things are free, we notice that people take their time. So in order to avoid this, set up a time for yourself. Know that this is needed. There's no way you can put it at the back burner. It has to be done. And this is the first step you're taking right now as registering for those skills, and you're having it for free. You just have to get started. So please, immediately you get your link, click on it, create your profile, and start the course immediately. Some people, after getting the link, they will now send me an email. They want to change the course. Well, we do accommodate that sometimes, but please think very well before you choose the skill that you want to, or the skill or the course you want to take. We definitely know this is like a playing ground for everyone. You can say, okay, cybersecurity, go through the first 2 ones. Oh, I don't think this is for me. You want to do data analysis. It's fine. We'll definitely accommodate that, but give it a thorough thought based on the skill set you already have or based on your interest, what course you would like to go for. But like I said, immediately you get the link, click on it, start the course immediately. Secondly, we don't want you to leave the course for 2 weeks without any notice, being inactive for 2 weeks. Most time, especially those in Coursera, because we deal with strict licensing, we remove people after 2 weeks if they are not if it's inactive for 2 weeks. So we don't want to remove you. We want to help you to achieve your goal of being on the program. Please make sure every day you dedicate time to get your course done. Remember, you have 6 weeks to complete the program. We also send out surveys once in a while. Please participate in the survey. Let's see how we're doing. Let's see if we need to improve on anything. Let's see if there's courses that we need to introduce more, and what we need to do to better the collaboration and partnership. Also, yeah, I've said we must complete the certificates at the stipulated time. Then the next one is, like I mentioned earlier, we have an optional Slack community. You can be part of it. Maybe I'll add the link when I'm sending out emails. Add the link if you want. You can be part of it, but it's also, no knowledge is too much. Being part of these communities, you or participate in these communities, even in your WhatsApp group, makes you learn more. As you're gaining this experience, you don't need to be an expert to contribute or better people life. Sometimes we wait oh, I need to know this very well before I can contribute or do something great. No, as you gain your knowledge and gain things, try to share it as well, because you gain more while doing that. So in your Slack community, in the optional, sorry, in your WhatsApp group and optional Slack community, you can be part of it. Join groups, lead optional study group, answer question, become an ambassador for your choice of skill or choice of skill set. Become an ambassador in that area, support the community, and you see that it pays at the end of the day. So I don't know if Stanley has anything more to add, but this is what we expect from you, and that's how the program is also structured.
Yes, thank you so much, Siva, for that overview and for going deep into it. Unfortunately, you're not able to share your slides, but we'll definitely get those slides and circulate it to our registrant. Just to emphasize, we have a strict 6 weeks time period. Because this is free, we definitely know that, human beings, mentality wise, right? Once we say something that is free, we take it for granted. And we know that right now things are not very good. The economy is not probably the best, so we don't want to charge for it as well. But we need to balance, we need to balance things. So if you're accessing this platform, don't take it for granted. And we will not hesitate to, these licenses are, if you have ever visited Coursera on your own, you know how expensive this, it is to take a course. So if we are granting you this license for free, please don't take it for granted. You need to treat this as if your career depends on it, right? And like we said, there are so many. We'll be sharing a lot of tips along the way, on how to grow in your career, how to leverage this platform better, how to, set yourself apart. Because also, we definitely know that the job market is competitive as well. So you need to, build a portfolio, like Siva also mentioned. You need to be very consistent in what you are doing as well, and you need to know what you are doing pretty much. Like you need to be very focused, right, and have a game plan that will make you stand out. And sharing your knowledge at every opportunity that you can, that enables you to build authority with the community as well. So people will take you very seriously. So yeah, thank you so much, Shiva, for sharing that. So we definitely expect, commitment. And if you one thing that we have realized works is, scheduling time from your having a committed time every day or every other day that you're committing to this learning process. If you just believe that, oh, when I have time, I'll do it. No, you have to be very deliberate about creating time for it, right? Don't just if you want to do it on the weekends, that's fine. If you want to do it during the week, like we said, it's self-paced, but you need to be deliberate about committing time to this process. And we'll be checking in we'll be checking in on you guys in the platform from time to time to see if you're having any issues, to see if you have any requests or if you have any questions. So please take this as seriously as possible, and I believe that your future self will thank you for it.
Yeah.
Yes. So that being said, yeah, I hand over to Adela to take us to the next phase of this session.
Okay, thank you so much, Stanley, and thank you so much, Silva, for that amazing session. Thank you so much. I mean, That was well said, and I believe that everyone has heard everything as well. And I can even see people saying thank you already in the comment section. Thank you for this awesome session and all that. So I see that the next thing we're supposed to talk about is the expectation and the roles of participants. But I see that you already like touched on that already. So I don't know. Is there anything you want to like re-emphasize again before we go into the Q&A session? From Stanley or Silva. I don't know if there is anything we need to like re-emphasize because it's very important. I like the fact that Stanley mentioned that anything that is free, especially for those who are in the African part of the world, like most especially Nigerians, anything free we like to take it for granted, right? We are not always very very serious, and honestly, for people who are familiar with Coursera, we know the amount of money that you need to pay for you to be able to take some certain courses if they are not free, right? And this is coming to us on a platter of gold. Like honestly, let's not take it for granted. So I want to believe that we have all said, we have all mentioned everything we need to mention as it relates to the role and the responsibilities of the participants. So I will just go right into the Q&A session, and we have some amazing questions here that I would be reading out one after the other. Maybe I will just read them once and then we answer while I go to the next. So the first question I have here is from Chioma. She says that please, I noticed that anytime I log in and take my course, when I log out and log in next time, it starts afresh again. So I don't know if Silva would like to say something to that, ma'am.
Just send me support. I don't know if it support at ITExperience.org. Send an email. We'll take it back and see if there's any issue that we need to address. Send an email to
All
us.
right. Okay. So Choma, please kindly send an email to IT support at IT Experience, right?
I'm trying to type it, but it's not. I don't know how this
Okay.
works.
So just can you
Support
call it
support at
okay,
ITExperience.org.
support at itexperience.org? Am I
Also,
correct, ma'am?
you can put it in your any of your
The group chat,
messages.
the
Yes,
WhatsApp group chat.
if anyone
Okay.
has like technical issues, yes.
Okay. So I was I'm trying to see.
That's
Okay,
correct.
support at itexperience.org.
Yes.
Okay. So please, in case you are having that similar problem or specifically for trauma now, please kindly send an email to that address. Okay, so another question we have here is would there be opportunity to offer another course after being through with one? So like can the person take another course after he or she is done with the first course he or she registered for? Is there that opportunity?
That's a good problem to have. Definitely, you should be able to take as much course as you want. I mean, this is a playing field. If I'm anybody, I will make use of this opportunity to gain all the skills I want to gain. So yes, depend on. I mean, how Beyond Clouds wants to take you further. But yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
I would I will add to that and say definitely it's good to take as much course as possible, but I also advise it's better to be to be a master of one trade than to
One.
be a jack of all trades.
I agree.
So 6 weeks will never be enough to go from zero to master in one particular field.
True.
So
Sure.
in as much as you want to do a lot, trust me, by the time you go into it, you'll see that there's a whole lot more to learn in just one particular field.
Yes.
So you can
Yes.
never exhaust it fully. So yes, it's a good problem. It's actually, in fact, we would love to have that problem, you know, but I will ask us to, be very considerate in how we actually look at these things. So yeah, one step at a time.
Yeah, I agree. One step at a time because all these things are in layers. By the time you are done with this layer, there is another layer to uncrack and all of that. So yeah, one step at a time. So Ejiro Gene, I hope that your question has been answered. So same thing with Choma. She was also asking if she can take two courses here. So I guess that already answers your question. But then I would also love to ask that. Okay, let's say someone would really love to. Okay, Silva, you want to say something?
No, I want to say that two courses. I'll say take one at a time. because I've had so many. I mean, like we've been doing this for years. Two courses, you find out that you become inactive in one, and the other one you're not finishing it. If you want to
Mm.
take two courses, fine. But first of all, finish one. Maybe just quickly finish one, then go to the next one. Than carrying them along together, just so it's easier on you.
Yeah, so that there won't be imbalances in any of the courses. Yeah. All right. So someone else is saying that, please, I would like to know if the course Project Management Foundation is the only course available for project managers.
For that one, we we have no, we have another course in Coursera, but I want people to show dedication through the foundation one. If you're able to complete the foundation one, maybe a beyond class can also have like a list and say those that have completed foundation, I want to go over to the real professional one on Coursera. These are the list, then we can take care of that. But at first, we want people to show interest by finishing the foundation one. Then from there, we can give them access to the other course on Coursera. You know, Coursera, this is timed. We have to do it at the set time, or else you'll be removed from the program.
All right, thank you very much, Silva. I hope that you have your answer. Daz, that's your name, yeah. All right, so we have another question, and it says, I just started the introduction to cybersecurity with IBM Skills. The question now is the learning only theory and the questions and answer? Is there any practicals? That's the question.
I will check again, but I know the one we offered before had every one of them had some mini projects inside, either at the end or towards the end. There are projects. Yes, there are some mini
Yeah,
projects.
yeah, like capstone project actually,
Yes,
capstone
yes.
project. Yeah. So she's going to check. Please check and please do let me know in case we have any other concerns like this and I can know how to address them.
Yeah.
Thank you. So someone is saying that I have not gotten any login details or any communication yet. I maybe the person has not yet gotten the email for the link to get access to their course.
Maybe they just not applied not too long ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll reach out. I mean, if you've not gotten, you definitely get in the next either next week or before tomorrow ends. Yeah, but we'll get to you.
All right. So wait, it will get to you. It will get to your turn. Okay. So specifically, I would want Stanley to answer this question. So I want to say, please, are there any practical avenues for us to get hands-on skills for the course of choice?
Yes, so the plan is over the lifetime of this program, right? After these 6 week sessions, after these 6 week session that we're offering, we'll talking to other stakeholders and industry partners to provide avenues for you to, get internships, get apprenticeship opportunities, get placement opportunities as well. So that's in the works, and we are hoping that all those lines will fall in, all those plans will fall into place. Yeah, because we definitely believe that being able to practice what you have learned will go a long way in solidifying what you have learned as well. So yes, we'll be communicating more about that over the next few weeks. But we just want to see that seriousness and commitment, from the learning, from this learning stage. And like I mentioned earlier, the best, the most active participants, the ones that have really shown that they've learned, we would definitely find ways to place you in different companies or be able to practice what you've learned.
Okay, thank you very much, Stanley. So, Jude Gabriel, I hope that your question has been answered. So, my own questions are I would want Silva to answer these. So, you mentioned earlier that once you log into your dashboard, and then maybe for like 2 weeks you didn't do anything. I wanted to ask that would your account be deactivated? Or like, I mean, the platform, your learning platform, would it be deactivated? And if yes, how can you, like, okay, let's say you've taken on that seriousness back, how can you get back to your dashboard? So that's my question.
Sorry, can you say it again?
Okay, so my question is, you mentioned earlier that once we log into our dashboard, or a participant logs into their learning platform, and maybe the person didn't do anything for like the first 2 weeks. So I wanted to know that, I wanted to ask that, would the learning platform be deactivated? Like the person would not be able to access the learning platform again? And if yes, if the person then say, "Oh, I'm serious now," how can he or she retrieve back the learning platform? I don't know if you get my question now.
No, I understand. The thing is, if we start, you can imagine we deal with thousands of people. And if we start doing that for everyone, it's going to be so hard. So that's why we always tell people to please not leave the platform inactive. After 2 weeks, sometimes it might be more than 2 weeks, but when you're removed due to inactivity, sincerely, we don't do anything about it because we want to strictly enforce people to get their work done. We don't want, because it's free, you can come back anytime. I get like millions of requests of people telling me, oh, now they are back, they were ill, this, that. But you can imagine doing that for everyone. It's going to be hard to manage. So what I tell them is application is ongoing, please reapply. When the person thinks of the process of reapplying again, the person will now take it serious next time when he gets the opportunity. So that's what we do. We'll definitely remove when people are inactive because these licenses are being paid for. So we'll remove people. And if you now come without, we're supposed to have a notice like, oh, this is happening. We will not be able to come to, we'll be inactive for 2 weeks, maybe because we have exams. That is fine. We know life happens. Or because we have some program or stuff to attend, we won't be able to meet this requirement. That's okay. Letting us know ahead of time helps us to learn how to manage it. But if we don't have that notice ahead of time, maybe getting it from beyond class or even sending direct, maybe passing through beyond class would be good to let me know on time that okay, we're going to be inactive. Then if you're removed from the program, we will not be able to do anything again. You have to go through the reapplication process again.
Okay, thank you very much. I mean, the fact that there is even an opportunity to reapply again, I mean, that's also an opportunity. It's not like when you're being taken out of the platform, like that's gone. Like you can't have any access to the opportunity. So the fact that there is even a second chance actually makes it really really good. So yeah, I think that we answered all the questions already. Yes, we did. So people are saying thank you very much for the amazing session, for the awesome session, and I would like to pass it on to Stanley to give us a closing remark. Yeah, thank you very much, Stanley. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Siva. Thank you so much for anchoring the session, Adela. I definitely, like we have reiterated throughout the course of this onboarding session, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, getting this access to these learning programs free of charge. Please don't misuse it, make the most of it. Don't get inactive for too long. We know that yes, we all get busy, life happens, but please, prioritize this, create a learning time for yourself, right? Dedicate and commit yourself to a learning schedule, and that will help you to be able to go through this. And like we said, we'll be available for your questions over the course of the program, and we'll be introducing, as much as possible, instructor-led sessions as well, to further help your learning experience. And at the end of it all, we also plan to give opportunities for internship, for placement, as much as we can. So we know that someone, I saw a question earlier where someone said that, the job market, people are looking for experience. Yes. So that's why we always advise that even as you're learning, start building a portfolio. That counts as experience. So start building out a portfolio for yourself. Start applying what you're learning. Don't wait till after you're finished learning. As you are learning, be implementing what you are learning, even if as much as creating articles of what you have learned or post, it's part of experience. It shows that that you are learning. It shows that you're understanding what you are learning. So please make the most of this opportunity, and we'll be here to help you along the way. I wish you all the best over the next 6 weeks. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Stanley, for that closing remark. And just to add to that, Beyond Class is also planning, I think you mentioned that, but just to say that again, we're also planning to have maybe once in a month live session like this where we bring in experts in different areas of the courses we have, right? Maybe IT support, cybersecurity, so that they get to share their experience, how they started. We get to learn from their experience, from their journey. Maybe someone started as like Sylvana, like a chemical engineer, how he or she transitioned into UI UX design, or someone who is a medical doctor who transitioned into a cybersecurity. I mean, people are really, really transitioning now, and you will just wonder, from a doctor to a cybersecurity expert, how did he or she was able to achieve that. So we would also make sure that we do live session like this maybe once in a month, right? And we bring on these instructors or these experts to come share their experience, and we get to ask them questions, we get to learn from them, we get to also hear their story, and some way somehow it sort of inspires us. And in case you are tired, I mean, it's okay to feel tired, right? Silver, Stanley, it's okay to feel tired along the line. Like someone who is not even in the tech space at all, you might want to get boring at time. But then don't forget the reason why you signed up. Don't forget what motivated you, to sign up, so that it would keep pushing you till the end. So someone is saying, how can I tag you on LinkedIn? So yeah, you can tag Silver. Is it okay to tag IT experience?
Yes.
Yes. So and the handle is IT experience. So just go to your LinkedIn IT. So let me type the handle. So IT experience, experience INC. Then for Beyond Class, yeah, that's just the name, Beyond Class on LinkedIn. So yes, you can tag both organization, right, on your LinkedIn post, and we would also try as much as possible to respond, to like, comment on your post. Thank you very, very, very much for your time, and I really want to say a big thank you to our facilitators. Thank you so much, Stanley. Thank you so much, Silva, for your time and for this amazing session. All right, Silva.
I was just gonna say, how do they say my 10 pence? I be my penny advice. How did they put it?
My 10 cents.
My
10
thanks.
cents. Sincerely, don't be in a hurry to to I know the system and the whole country is hard, but don't be in a hurry to make money. Gain the experience that you need to gain first, and situate yourself well to make that, so that when you start making that money, it's skill nobody can take away from you. I realize that most times, even when you start volunteering and trying to, people don't even want to volunteer because you're not paid. That is a wrong move. How do you get the experience? How do people see your experience and say, oh, I want to pay you for this experience? If you don't, first of all, they say no pain, no pain, no gain. If you don't, first of all, put in the pain to learn, put in the pain to be seen, and learn these skills, then how do you gain? People want to start gaining even before the pain. It doesn't work that way. It's just my 10 cents. Put in the time you need right now to gain the skill you need that nobody will take away from you. It can only get better from there. Put in all you need to put in right now and you will gain big. That's my 2 cents right now before I leave. Yeah.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much. Like they would say that learn before you earn. People want to leave the learning part, people want to leave that part and then jump to earning, right? So learn first, and then the earning definitely would come. Like it will surely happen, right? You keep gathering strength, right? Keep gaining momentum, right? And by the time you start earning, I mean, you will be shocked. You will also be
Yes.
amazed. So
Yes.
let's learn first, and then earn later. It's okay not to learn anything right now. Don't pressure yourself, right? Because you want to start making money in dollars and all of that. Yeah. So thank you very much, everyone, for your time. And Stanley, I don't know if you have anything else to say before we wrap up the session.
Yes, I think we've said it all. Like no pain, no gain. You have to put in the work to actually get the result that you desire. and we'll be here to guide you, throughout this whole process, to answer your questions, and hopefully you get the kind of outcome that you desire at the end of the day.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I know that the WhatsApp group is locked. We would open it very soon in case we have questions, in case we have anything, any concern that we want to, put out there, so that we can always make use of the group chat. And in case you are not on the group chat yet, don't worry. We are gradually, steadily adding people, right? So don't worry if you are not there yet, it will definitely get to your turn and you will be added to the WhatsApp group. Thank you all for this amazing session. Thank you all so much for your time, and I look forward to a beautiful learning experience with you all. Thank you so much, Stanley. Thank you very much, Silva. By the way, you look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Someone is saying, is there any price to
I'll leave
first to
that to
finish the
beyond
course?
class.
So, Stanley, do you want to answer that? Someone is saying, is there any price to first to finish the course?
What I would say is that finish first and show your workings, then we'll talk about
Yes, he said, don't forget what he said. They said, Finish first and show your workings." Now, your workings is very important. Workings in caps lock. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone, and do have a
Okay.
wonderful evening. Thank you, and bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yo, bye bye. How do I log out? Okay.